Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Man, I am so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of the footage. I'm so tired of hearing black, white, black, white. I'm tired of it. And of course, we had to hear from our neighbors from the north. America's hat, Justin Trudeau. Somebody asked him, so, what do you think about what's going on in America, eh? So he pauses for 21 seconds like he's about to say some profound shit. He pauses for 21 seconds, standing there with his scruffy little beard, looking like a homeless model. And they're waiting. What's he going to say? What is he going to say? He says what he always says. A bunch of liberal PC talking points. Canadians of color. Racialized Canadians. What the fuck is a racialized Canadian? Do they put you some kind of machine and now you come out racialized? What the fuck does that even mean? We watch with horror and concentration as to what's going on in America. And there's racism in Canada, eh? And we're a bunch of racist hosers, eh? What are you gonna do? You can't stop racism. You can't end racism. As long as we look different, there will be racism. Period. Canadians of color, eh? Canadians of color. What Canadians of color? There's like 4 of them. You got 50 people in your whole damn country and they all live by the American border. Shut your mouth. If this were prison, you'd be our little bitch who walks around holding the lining of our pocket and shutting the fuck up. We don't care what you think. We don't care what anybody outside of America thinks about what's going on here. You need to care what we think. We are the US&A. Remember? We make your life possible. We don't care what you think. This shit is ridiculous. Like, what is going on here? All these people talking about we need to listen, and they need to be heard, and they need to listen, and they need to be heard. I'm listening to you. I feel you. I'm there with you. Okay, we heard you. Now what? Because unless you're talking about education and fixing the family, you ain't saying shit. You're just making yourself feel better. You're just helping lay your little liberal head down on your pillow and sleep at night. That's all you're doing. You ain't saying shit unless you're talking education and fixing the nuclear family. Because that's the only thing that's going to help black lives. You talking all this shit, throwing all this money. We spent $16 trillion since the war on poverty. What the fuck has it gotten us? Chicago. That's what. Now we have Chicago. Thank you, war on poverty. I saw somebody posted something yesterday. It said, I understand that I'll never understand, but still I stand. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for standing with me. Now take your ass over there and stand in line for my phone bill and pay it for me, since you want to help. You want to stand with me? Stand right here at this line for me at the DMV so I don't have to deal with this shit. You want to stand with me? Stand in this line at the grocery store so I don't have to, and pay for them while you're at it. Since you want to fucking help, because your words and your posts ain't doing shit. And we don't need any outside help. Obviously, outside help isn't helping the black community. You can only help yourself. Finish high school. Don't have no fucking babies until you get married, and in America, you'll be fine. I hear you. I understand. I know it helps you out, because these liberals right here, these guilt-ridden liberals of all colors, Because see, the white liberal gets it started. You ever seen the Harlem Globetrotters? They'll spin the ball in their finger and then they'll grab some kid out of the crowd and they'll put the spinning basketball in their finger. There you go, kid. That's what they do. They get that shit spinning and then they hand it off and we run with it like dummies. Their little liberal dicks are hard. This is great. This is like porn to them. This is social porn. They get to pull their little hard virtue signaling dicks out. They get to make signs and they get to go for a walk and chant shit and then come back and say, whew, I feel great. I protested today. Let me text the one black person I know and tell them that I'm down. I understand your struggle, brother. Make sure you put the A on the end. Brother, I get it. Get what, fool? That's all you see is this virtue signaling bukakis on all of us. I put a black screen on my social media. I wrote that I understand. I made a little cardboard sign and walked around for a few hours. I'm good. It's insulting. Do you understand that? It's insulting. Do you do that for other white people, Asians? No. And, of course, hold on, no, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to save that for the end. So, of course, it's only a matter of time before they start targeting the kids with this bullshit. So Sesame Street, that piece of shit production, long ago they would teach you about colors and shapes and letters and being kind to people. Nope, not anymore. We switched to propaganda mode. So now they're going to have a town hall. That's a different porn genre. They're going to have a town hall with kids to discuss racism. One question: why? Kids don't know racism. They're pure. Those are the last people you need to talk about this stupid shit. Leave them alone. They're still pristine. They haven't been tainted with all this horse shit yet. Why are you going to talk to them about it? Like these stupid ass parents that have the talk with their black kids about how to deal with the police. Have the same fucking talk every parent should have with their kids. Be respectful, keep your mouth shut, and do what you're told. That should go for everybody, right? Being that white people are twice as likely to be killed by the police, white parents need to be having that talk, not the black ones. And all this focus on George Floyd, an innocent black man. Okay. But what about the other 7,000 innocent black folks murdered every year? Well, not all of them are innocent, but I bet you it's more than one. What about the children, the black kids who get murdered, caught in the crossfire over this stupid shit, over the results of fatherlessness? What about them? Where's their march? Where's their we gotta listen and be heard? I stand with you. Nobody's standing with them. They don't make you feel good. They don't quench your liberal thirst. So you don't care about them, which is why we know this is all bullshit. So now, George Floyd is going to have 3 fucking funerals. Did I miss something? Is he a dignitary? Was he the Pope? Was he a president? No? So why the fuck's he getting 3 funerals? Going to 3 different cities. He's about to go on a fucking tour. Where's the tour for Tyshawn Lee? Where's the tour for Daniel Shaver? Where's their tour? Oh, that's right. Damn it. A white person didn't kill Tyshawn Lee. And white cops did kill Daniel Shaver, but he was white too. That cancels each other out. But Tyshawn Lee's killer wasn't white, so we don't give a shit. And the reason I always bring up Tyshawn Lee as an example is because he was a 9-year-old boy whose dad was a gangbanger. And in retaliation against his dad, these gang members lured this boy into an alley. Now, the reason he was by himself near an alley is because his mom is a disgusting piece of ghetto shit who couldn't find a good man to have him with. So he didn't have a father in the home. He was walking to grandmama's house. So he's walking by himself in Chicago to grandmama's house. Good job, Mom. So they lure him in an alley with a promise of a basketball game. Want to play basketball? Yeah, I'll play. They get him in the alley, and then they shoot him 7 times in his chest. Think about how small a 9-year-old is to point a gun at a child and shoot him 7 times in his chest. He didn't get a funeral tour. And you know who's going to be there? You know who's going to be at his funeral? Yeah, everybody. Because if you don't go, you're what? You say it. I'm not going to say it anymore because you know the answer. You know what you are. If you're a celebrity, if you're a politician, and you don't show up to George Floyd's funeral, it's going to look like the fucking Academy Awards in there. Everybody's going to be there. Like they give a fuck. Where was all this 6 months ago? Huh? Nobody was blacking out their IG page then. All you fucking bitch-ass celebrities and athletes and other thirsty liberals, you weren't saying shit. You didn't care about nothing. And this thing isn't that big of a deal, but you couple it with everybody being pent up in their house. This shit happens. The mainstream mediocres fanning that shit. And this is what you have. So when people are turning their city upside down, now you all want to talk about how the leader needs to come out. Our leader needs to come out and calm the country. Shut your ass up. Every other day he's a fucking racist and he's Hitler. Now you want to hear these compelling words from him? Shut your ass up. You're all fake, you're all lying, and you're all full of shit. 3 funerals! Was it going to be in a plexiglass coffin so you can all come up and pay your respects and cry and put on a show for all the social media? That's what this is. This is for clout and likes. You don't give a shit about that man. You don't give a shit about any black person unless they're mowed down by a white person. Then you can stroke that liberal dick. He got killed. Oh, he was white. Thank you. See, I was right. Somebody hand me a cigarette. See, I was right. White people we are fucking racist. Ooh, I need a sandwich and a nap. You pieces of shit. 3 funerals. Oh, man. And to make matters worse, they're bumping up those police officer in question. They're bumping his charges up to 2nd-degree murder. Well, that's good, Jericho. He's going to get a stiffer sentence. Not really. Correct me if I'm wrong, but originally he was charged with 3rd-degree murder / manslaughter. That's easier to prove. See, the higher you get up on the murder degree scale, like 1st-degree murder, that means you did it with intent. You have to prove intent. That's hard to do. And unless he sent a text message to his wife, hey babe, I'm going to be a little late tonight. I plan on killing a nigga this afternoon. All right, wrap up my plate and put it in the oven for me. I'll be home. Unless they have that, it's going to be hard to prove that he went into that situation with the intent to kill that man. The lower the charge, I know it sounds weird, but the lower the charge, the easier it is to prove, so he gets prison time. So what's going to happen? Here we go. We're going to dip into that conspiracy pool. What's going to happen? They're going to put the murder charge up too high. They won't be able to prove it. He's going to walk. Uh-oh, I told you. The system is broken. They hate black people. Let's burn what's left of the country. That's what's going to happen. They must do everything they can think of to stop Trump from getting a 2nd term. And if it means destroying your city, destroying your livelihood, and possibly killing some of us, oh fucking well. Not their problem. Their only problem is Trump getting a second term. That's it. Not your needs, your wants, or your concerns. Theirs. Now, I'm concerned with this rat race, so let me hop in it. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone, link in the description box. Also utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.